Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. I apologize. Since the last video, it's been a couple days. I mean, it's been about a week since I recorded last, but since the last video uploaded, it's been a couple days, and I apologize for that. Work sucks. It's been tough. I just want to play some baseball, so let's get at that. How about we do? Okay, Jason's on bullpen day. What do we got? Slider velocity would be fun. Slider control might be fun. Circle break might be fun. Everything kind of sounds fun. What I'm not getting is a heck of a lot of, like, hits per 9 cap, which would be handy. Two-seam velocity cap, I guess. Reaction needs to go up at some point. Slider velocity and K per 9, I guess. Kinda. Slider control. Yeah, let's get it. Let's boost that slider control some, because that just looks ugly. There you go, Jake.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Well, I mean, we didn't get the we got snubbed in the all-star vote this year, so that's kind of rude. But our next outing is going to be against the New York Yankees in FENWAY. So, of course, the Yankees, Red Sox, long history. They are they're not neck and neck, but they are competing for the American League East spot in this world. And Jason has faced off against them a couple of times, with the Mets both times. He has no wins and no losses against them. He started 2 games. That's all he's played against them. He has a 2.53 ERA and a 1.56 WOBA, according to my notes here. So I guess we'll see how well he does. So let's get it.
Into its 2nd century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jason Parham will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box, Francesco Ramos. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
All right, so nothing going yet because this first pitch. So let's get it.
Here's the pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
0-2 to start the game. Not too shabby. 3 fastballs. He was early on that one, so I think it might be time for the hook.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold
just kind of sad on that
one.
one.
1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Ready on 1-2.
High outside fastball.
And he takes
Took it.
3 called on the fastball.
Oh yeah.
The leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Okay, so
now here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all
Okay,
you look for, Dan.
got a
Just be
hold of that one and
consistent.
sent
I don't
it
care if
foul.
you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner,
careful
but you
with
can't
this
do it
guy.
on the inside corner. If you're going to
He was early,
to one
so
thing and
maybe
stay
it's time
consistent with
for
it, no player
another
will have
hook.
a gripe with you.
Here you go.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Okay, slider inside. Ooh,
On the ground
right over
first.
to
And he'll step
first
on
base.
first himself for the out.
Jesus Aguilar today. And that's 1 out. 2 out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
And, you know, it's just Aaron Judge. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knee.
Blue doing me no
0-1.
favors today. That's a
Just
shame.
underway here at Fenway Park.
Hey, push it first.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That was
Okay.
one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Let's try a change up, see if he goes for that.
Swing and a little
He did go for
tapper.
that.
Goes foul for strike
All
one.
right. And of course he was early on it, so try a slider perhaps.
The 2-1. Takes a pass.
Swing and a
misses.
miss on that
strike
one.
two.
That's nice. And now you're late on that, so how about a nice little fastball top corner?
Here now the 2-2.
Come after me.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Can of corn. Not too shabby.
Romero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show.
Come on, guys. Let's beat the evil empire.
Giancarlo Stanton now coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Severino gave up 2 in the top of the or bottom of the second, so that's great.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a
Swing and a
bit
miss
jumpy
on
that
the
time.
Qatar.
Swung on and missed.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
How about that curveball now? Swing and a miss at that,
Strike,
too.
and now it's 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here
And
comes
the slider?
0-2 pitch. And
Almost
that one stayed too
took a
low,
whack at it.
apparently.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Well, good for you. You had good timing on it. It's just you had good enough judgment not to swing at that guy. So how about that high fastball?
Come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Tapped it. Okay. Now you're late. So
The 1-2
how about a cutter outside?
is belted, and take a look at this.
Yoked!
Deep to right center field, and it's
And that's
gone.
homer number 40 on the year for Giancarlo Stanton. 39, excuse me.
A solo
Yeah,
home
whatever.
run here
He's just
off
gonna
the
win.
bat of
He's gonna win
Giancarlo
AL
Stanton.
friggin'
Home run number 39
Hank Aaron
on the
Award
season
anyway,
for
so
him. And the Yankees
whatever.
are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Good for you, I guess.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Okay, Jay. Pull your pants up. Let's try it again.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in at 262 on the year, 21 homers and 61 RBIs.
Okay, you had good timing on that, so I don't know how to handle you.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The windup and the 0-1.
High inside fastball.
A swing
and a miss on
a
that
ball that
guy.
jammed him.
And you had good timing on that, too, so that's disconcerting. So, maybe slider outside, bottom corner. See if I get you swinging at that.
And a good
swing and a miss.
He swings through it for the first
3
half
hacks,
of the inning.
So here's
1
how
out.
the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Striding into the box, Greg Bird. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Greg Bird apparently struggling this year, and it's not my job to help him out here. 99 career home runs. I mean, like, it's tempting to let that tick over.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Just to satisfy my OCD, but like,
Hey, one time, right now.
I shouldn't make jokes like that. I don't have OCD, and it can be a crippling disorder to the people who have it. Swing and a miss.
Through it to fall behind.
Rip it up.
Okay, here's that slider again. I should know better than to use it so cavalierly, because this is one that does not have very good control on it, so it's likely to go just about anywhere.
Here he comes again,
unless I'm real careful with it.
Swing and a drive to
oh
right.
Boy.
And
well, happy 100 there, Greg.
Absolute bomb. Greg Bird has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Yup. Yeah, hung a changeup. Nothing much to say about that, except, oops.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 43 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nothing, huh? Nothing doing.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Play the first.
Oh, they have him looking awfully.
Got you reaching on that guy.
Right now it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left.
Get off my plate
to bury this guy and get him out of there.
You froze him on the fastball there. Chris Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Brandon Drury. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better.
Easy little grounder up the middle.
Over
to shortstop, and Marcus Semien gets it to Aguilar and gets me out of here.
Come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2.
These Yankees are no joke, man. There's a reason they're leading the AL West or AL East.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots
Oh,
of
dear.
baseball left in this one as we're still
Severino
early on.
self-destructing.
You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Let her rip right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1
Oops.
to count.
About center cut that one.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center.
Out to
Racing
the
back
green
center
monster.
fielder. Not quite out of here.
Oh,
It's
and he
off the
bounces
outside
off the
scoreboard.
wall, and now they're going to little league it.
Harrison
He's going
takes the
home.
third
It's an
and third.
inside
He
the
wants
park
it all.
home run.
He will score as it's now a 7-3 game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
This is turning quickly into a 2 or 3 or perhaps 2 true outcome kind of game. Either strikeout or they
Into the
hit a
box,
home run.
Francesco Ramos.
Granted, that home run
As
required a
he will
little
take
more
look at strike
running
one
than
on a
your
fastball
average home
right
run,
down
but
the pipe. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Behind 0-2 now.
yikes.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
One time.
Okay, so that's inside. Go low outside with the cutter.
The 1-2.
Excuse me,
Hit on the ground
fastball.
to short.
And that's straight over to shortstop
Bit
at
of a
Marcus
high
Semien.
throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division.
I mean, these guys are sounding
At the
off
plate,
tonight,
Tyler
man.
Wade.
It's a gun show
One
so
run in and
far.
one gone so far this inning.
One time, right now. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, have a rip, like you can't.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now.
Okay.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
What did it look like last time? I guess.
Let her rip, let her rip. Oh, yeah.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Okay.
On the season, Judge carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Hey, all right,
2
here we
out,
go.
nobody on.
Slider. Okay.
A little over
Swing and a
anxious that time as
miss.
It's a ball and a strike.
You're early on it too, so how about that curveball?
And it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss
now to
on
Aaron
that
Judge.
too.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hey, that home run wouldn't have been anything like
Inside
if
and a
the
hair
guy had
low.
just
It's 2 balls
count-
and 2 strikes.
he hadn't tried to play hero and caught it off the, caught it on the rebound. It would have been a nasty double, maybe even a triple, but it would not have been a home run. So, at the risk of
This one over to first.
And
he'll
that's
step on
Aguilar
the bag
again.
himself, and the inning is over.
putting in the work.
On one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number
How many
3.
runs can you guys score
It's
today?
The Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, we're still scoring.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field.
Can of corn.
Bradley on the run. 1 out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. That's right. You were just a plain old strikeout victim last time.
Now here's the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Speed up and drive it, huh? Go, Red Sox!
Come on, baby.
The 1-0.
Let's go.
Misses, ball 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded to third. Devers gloves.
Bouncer over to third.
On to first, and
Rafael Devers to Aguilar. And that's another out. I mean, aside, the 2 homers, yeah, that wasn't great. The inside the Parker, you know, that wasn't really my fault anyway. All the same, this is not looking like it's going to be a high value start for Jay today.
1-0 the count.
All right, one time here.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Do the same thing as we did last time.
To the Yankees first baseman.
And we get away with it. With a little help from the ump.
The 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Late on that guy, so let's do it again. Fastball outside.
High in the air down the right field line.
Cranked it.
And foul.
And you were early on it, so let's pop a little showtime and use that to get that curveball right on the corner.
Swing and a miss at a big break.
Swing and a miss. Get off my plate.
To an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Got to swing on that guy. And you want exactly the same thing, huh? Okay.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Those sliders back-to-back were so good. I might
and
just
Aguilar once again getting the business.
3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Yeah, I don't know that he could have done with anything with that in the best of circumstances. Then again, I've seen some home runs off some really weird pitches too. So
for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And even 1-1 count.
Swing and a miss. My goodness.
3 runs.
Jason, what's up with that slider of yours? It's terrifying.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner.
Okay.
It's 1-2.
1-2. Nice. Okay, so how about a changeup low and inside? Okay, tapper.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
We're late on it, so how about that cutter running away?
He'll try again. 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
You were late on that one. Again, so how about high fastball?
Right here. Here we go.
He takes strike 3 call.
Oh,
on the
top
fastball.
corner of the
Triggered, and
zone.
there are
My
2 away.
golly.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Number 13, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
In now, Josh Harrison. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's
Okay,
0-1.
take that
He
one.
homered
That's
back
fine.
in the 3rd inning in this one.
I'm fine with that.
Hey, now we got 2.
Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Okay, maybe not so much.
Come on now.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to
Okay.
2-1 now.
2-1. What did you want? Fastball. Okay.
It's your pitch, huh?
Now here it comes.
Have some faith in your pitch, Jay.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, I can have faith in the
Hey, D-Roll,
pitch,
that's just
but
what you
apparently I
wanna do.
can't
Keep
have
the
faith in the
pressure on. He's given up
fielders.
a couple of runs early
Look at
already
that
in this
mess.
game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out knocks
Look at
is
that.
the answer, then so be it.
Ridiculous.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Francesco Ramos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Harrison is off at first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on
No
the bag
problem.
himself,
70
and the inning
pitches
is
through 5
over.
innings. That ain't
So no
great.
runs here on a base
And I think
hit, no
due to the runs
errors, and
Jason's given
one
up,
man
he's
left
not going to be
aboard.
allowed to go deep
Home
into
half
this
of the
one.
fifth coming
Not
up.
unless the
Boston's
Sox
out in
just
front,
go off
6-3.
completely.
Ready once again, Tyler Wade. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
All right, what you
Just couldn't
got?
Pull that one back in time. It's
Swing and a
0-2
miss.
now.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
I'm going to get a little dangerous. I'm going to go inside with the slider.
Try it, kid.
Pitch on the way.
Hopefully I don't beat him.
Right side, but it's well foul.
You were early on that, so I agree. Low ball, curve ball.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Right here.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to
Oh,
deep
and he
center.
cranked it
Ranging back is Bradley.
way out there.
He leaps, but he can't
And he
make the
misses
play,
it
and bangs
again.
off the wall.
Jackie Bradley Jr. not exactly acquitting himself well today out there in center field.
After that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help.
And now it's Aaron Judge. Great.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter.
That changeup is still pretty hard. By which I mean the speed of it is still pretty high relative to the speed of the pitch that it's supposed to be acting off, which is the fastball.
1-1. Line towards center field. And a
good changeup is supposed to have the arm action of a fastball, but have less strength put into the pitch, I guess the best way to put it.
Comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Swinging a miss on Giancarlo Stanton once again.
There, so he's down 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let her rip right here.
Missed with a slider.
Wow, his last
get him
time
to
out, guys
go
were
twice,
just
huh?
flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Definitely had the distance,
cranked it,
but it winds up a foul ball.
Okay, Jay, you're good. You got this.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs.
Temptation pitch didn't get him to swing.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase.
I want to get rid of this guy.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Oh, blue!
Our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
My gosh.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle.
And that's another single.
Into the ball game.
Oh. What's with these fielders today?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands in.
Well, Jason hasn't walked anybody in like 2 months, and I was really trying to avoid that again. And it kind of worked, but like, yeah. Jason's day's about done after 5 innings, which is a shame, but like, I can't really blame him.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his
at the very least, we're on the hook for the win if they hang on to the score.
Was it 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Pablo Palmeiro comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Yeah, do your best, Pablo.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch.
Well, this was one for Jason to forget, I think. He pitched only 5 innings, allowed 6 runs on 3 home runs on 7 total hits, and struck out only 5. His ERA on the year has gone to 2.77. His FIP is at 2.60, and his xFIP is at 3.22. Jason remains at 14-6 on the year, and he remains at 23-26 on his career. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.